Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com, and today I'm going to share with you a center step fun fold card. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute, but I want to apologize because it has been since October since I have broadcasted, and I'm going to tell you what I went through. For the past couple months, not only the holidays and all that stuff, but I've kind of been at odds with myself, wanting to broadcast in the evening because that's when most people are home, and it just didn't work out for me. And so I was doing that with my Stampers with Art group too. I was broadcasting in the evening, and my team of demonstrators, they're so good to me. They put up with me even though I was always distracted during those broadcasts. And I kept doing these broadcasts in the evening this past year as much as I could. But then I decided, I just had like this revelation, and I said, I am so much more relaxed. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sandy. I'm so much more relaxed when I can broadcast during the day, when my kids are at school, when I can turn off the internet on all the devices, and I can just focus on what I'm sharing. So I've been way more relaxed, and that's my excuse for not broadcasting for a while. I'm gonna go to days. I hope that's okay. So I'm now gonna be at 2 o'clock on Wednesdays. But let me turn the camera around because I want to share with you. Thanks, Kim. I want to share with you what we're gonna make, and I want to start making it. Okay, so let me flip you around. Hello, Janet. Hey, I'm going to clip you in. It's a new stand and it's a little clunky, so hang on a minute. All right, I think I've got you in there. Look at that. This is an awesome stand. It is so sturdy, and I can take it with me anywhere. So I'll be using this, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Okay, let me get on my stool here. Oh, so fun. Okay, so this is the card that I'm going to share with you. I love it. It's one of those center step fold cards, a fun fold card. On the inside, we have the sentiment, which is matted onto some silver foil paper. So let's go ahead and see what supplies we need. We are going to be using this sweet little something stamp set, and this is in our new 2018 Occasions catalog. That's right, Kim, no pressure. There's a little bit, but not as much as I get in the evenings. The sweet little something stamp set. This is one of those stamp sets similar to, do you guys know about that bear that we have in the annual catalog? Let me flip to it really quick. So this bear stamp set, baby bear, it's similar to that in that when you stamp with it, you get an image that actually looks like a photograph. It's really cool. So we're going to use that. Thanks, Sandy. And we're also going to be using this new punch. This is in the Occasions catalog as well. I'm blanking on the name right now, but I will come up with it in just a minute. We're going to use, of course, some adhesives. We're going to use dimensionals, some snail, some glue dots. I'm going to use my paper snips. We're also going to use a couple blends. The two that I chose are the dark Daffodil Delight. I almost called this Yo-Yo Yellow, you guys. Hey, Andrea, how are you? And then I've also got the dark Old Olive color in there. And let's see, what else? Oh, yes, oh, that's not the full container. This one here, Petal Passion Embellishments. These are so pretty. I love any kind of metallic embellishment. And then, of course, we have to use some of this new organza ribbon. This is our Whisper White. We're going to use some rhinestones. And then let's grab the rest of the consumables. We're going to use some Pear Pizzazz cardstock. Now, this is already cut and ready to go, but I'm going to walk you through the process with a different sheet of cardstock. I'm going to use just a sheet of Bermuda Bay so I can show you how to make this fun fold cut. And then you'll also need some Whisper White, some silver foil paper, and some designer paper. And I'm going to be using the Sweet Soiree paper from the Occasions catalog. It's got a lot of metallic and it's a specialty paper. It's very pretty. So now I've already cut a lot of these pieces, but I'm going to give you some measurements here, and you can take a screenshot of this so that you can remember how to make this. Hey, thanks, Kim, the tailored tag punch. Now I didn't have to look it up. I love it. Live videos are awesome for that, isn't it? Okay, so the center step fun fold card. This is what you're going to do the pair pizzazz, and I will walk you through this so that you don't have to read it all in full right now, but take a screenshot of this. Also the Whisper White cardstock and the silver foil, they are meant to layer on top of each other, like so. That's why there's an 1/8 inch difference between the two. But look at what I did to the silver foil one. I punched out these pieces because you're going to be using those to layer on the inside, and just do it from this piece so that you don't have to waste all of that foil paper, because it's really pretty stuff that you want to use every little bit of. Nancy's with us too. Hey Nancy, thank you for joining. And then of course you need the scrap for punching and stamping, or stamping and punching the sentiment. And then the Sweet Soiree is only 3/4 of an inch wide, and that is to embellish the card. Now we're going to trim this down first, and then we're going to work with the pear pizzazz, which is the main piece that we need for our card. So again, this is the piece that we're going to use. It's already ready to go, but I'm going to show you with this color here just because I grabbed any color that I had. Okay, so let's pull in our paper trimmer, and we're going to go ahead and do some trimming. We're going to need a piece that is 5.5 inches long, and that is for the bottom of the card. And then we're going to flip it over because we want to use the fun polka dots, and we'll need 2 pieces that are 3 inches long from here. And you can go ahead and save that little tiny scrap if you want. I don't. I'm sorry. If you guys want to come and grab all my scraps, you certainly can. Oh, we need that trimmer again because now we're going to do the actual cut for our fun fold. Okay. Hopefully you guys are all ready. This is really cool. So you need to cut your cardstock in half at 5.5 inches. So you have an 8.5 by 5.5 inch piece. And then we're going to take and, let's see, what did I say on the first part? Oh, we're going to cut first. Okay, so we're going to cut parallel to the long edge. So we're going to do a slice right in through here, and it's going to be parallel to the long edge. So we're just going to put our trimmer right in like that. And we're going to start at the 7.5 inch mark. Sorry about that, my printer is making noise. I guess it wants to be heard. We're going to start at the 7.5 inch mark, and we're going to move up to the 3.25 inch mark, right about there. Then, hey, Carol from Nashville, thanks for joining in. And then we're going to move it so that we are, let's see, 4.5 inches in. So now we're an inch from this side, and we're going to start at the same spot. Now, if you get really good at making a bunch of these cards, let's say you're doing them for a swap or you're doing your Christmas cards or whatever, you don't have to use the 1 inch side on this side of it. You can use it on this side instead. Like here, let me show you. Let's do this cut first. 7.5 inches all the way up to 3.5. But if you get really good, you can flip it around and use this side of the paper, of the trimmer, to do this cut on this side. But I didn't want to give you 2 different measurements, right? So you'd be going into 2 different directions this way if you did it just on this side of it. So that's why we got clunky and we worked with it on this side of it instead. Okay, now we're going to rotate it this way. Hey Faith, thanks for joining. Is it warming up down there in Florida? I heard you guys had some really cold weather down there too. I think the whole country has experienced it. Now we're going to go ahead and do some scoring. So we're going to come up to the 1 inch mark, and we're bringing our cardstock in parallel to the short side, but and with our cuts on towards the left more. Okay, so go up to the 1 inch mark and start at 4.5 inches. I'm sorry, don't start there. Start below. Actually, start at 4.5 inches and then score down, because I think that's easier than scoring up and risking going into the middle. So start at 4.5 inches, go down, and then bring it to the 1 inch mark, push and go up. So I've only scored here and here. Okay? Oh, good. I'm glad. Now we're going to go to the 2 inch mark. Thanks, Faith, for responding. Sometimes I don't see the responses because, oh, 72, Nancy. That's awesome. Nancy is also from Florida. Well, she's actually from here, but she lives in Florida now. 72 is awesome for Florida. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing up here. Go ahead and push away and come down here and push down. So we've got 2 score marks at the 1 inch and at the 2 inch. We're going to bring it all the way into the 5 1/4 inch mark now. Just making sure I gave you guys the right directions. Oh, good, yes. Okay, I'm looking at my measurement sheet that I shared earlier. So now we're at the 5 1/4 inch mark over here, and we're scoring again down, and we're going to bring it over here and score up. And then the last score is right smack dab in the middle, where you normally score a card this size in half. You're going to go to the 4 1/4 inch mark, but you're just going to score right through the middle from cut to cut. Okay, let's take this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. I'm getting some good light in here from the daytime too. So that's another thing that's exciting about doing this during the day. Okay, naturally we would fold it here, right? But this one's going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this. We're going to kind of get those two going. So we've scored, or I'm sorry, so we're folding downward, downward, and downward. But then this piece has to go the opposite way, and this is where you create that step. And if you can just get those folds going gently, then you can press it down, and you're ready to embellish that. So let's bring this one in and do it again. Push outward, outward and down like that on all three, or I'm sorry, get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those scores. And then this way, you're going to go the opposite way, like that. Okay, let's flatten it out though, and let's fancy it up. That little noise that you keep hearing, that is my stepping stool. If I stand on it, I can see comments a lot better, because I am almost 50, and you know what? It's really hard to see things up close. It's really pathetic. I don't feel like I'm almost 50, but you know, that's what happens. We all age. We all get there. Okay, these pieces are just going to decorate these panels like this. So this one kind of goes, oops, smack dab in the middle of that section, and this one goes here in that section. Okay, now for the fun. Oh gosh, maybe I want to save that bunny till the end. He's so cute. Okay, let's do the words first, because I'm going to make you guys wait. Grabbing my Marina Mist. That is like one of the main supplies, and I forgot it. Hey Kim, thanks for joining. We have Kim and Kim with us. So we have Marina Mist ink, and we're going to stamp our sentiment onto our scrap. You know what, I'm just going to do a little angle here, because then I can hold on to it a little bit better. And we'll come in. See, now I have like a little corner here. We'll come in and punch that. And then we're going to layer this onto these pieces, which again, after you get this piece cut, you're going to punch out your 2 sections of silver foil. All right, you guys have a conversation going there, I think, and I didn't see it. I'm going to have to scroll back later. So now we just layer one piece there, because I see you guys saying, me too, me too. What are we talking about? All right, and now we layer this one up here. So it looks like it's a lot larger than the original punch, but it's the same size. It's just 3 pieces. Okay, now we can set that scrap aside. Let's stamp this guy. Okay, so the stamp set, let's look at that again. You have these 3 images. Now, the one that's really solid and full, this is the one that you stamp with the lightest color. And the one that's the least image, the least amount of rubber touching is going to be with your darkest color. Okay, so light, medium, dark. You can do this with one color. Oh, you want to be be warmer again. Okay, thank you. I love it when you guys have your own conversation, because I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's fun. All right, so this is the most detailed one. We're going to grab that one in, because it's kind of like a mystery on this end if I don't catch all the comments. All right, so we've inked that up. This one is going to go in full ink. I'm just making sure I have the right guy here. This one's going to go full ink. I'm not going to stamp off. I'm just going to stamp the bunny straight down. And we want to press nice and firm because Rachel forgot to put the Stampin' Pierce mat underneath to make sure that we have some even pressure. That didn't turn out too bad. But let me get my Stampin' Pierce mat. When you're using photopolymer, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but when you're using photopolymer, there's a difference between this kind of stamp and the clear rubber, or I'm sorry, the red rubber. The red rubber has foam between the stamp and the wood block, right? Or the clear block. It has foam in between there. But with photopolymer, you just have the actual rubber part that's going to create the image. So you need to have foam somewhere, which will even it out. And see how I've got like a little bit, it's darker here and lighter up there. So we're going to try it on this side. We'll just see. We'll just see if we have a different turnout here. Oh, not warmer, younger. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yes. Oh, that's the wrong one though. Grab this one. Okay. Here we go. Bunny time. Yes, we all wish that we could be younger. Now I get it. And we all wish that we could be warmer. Okay, and now we're going to ink up this one. I wonder if my ink pad has been used so much that I've kind of gotten lighter color, because this Marina Mist does not look as dark as it normally is. So what I'm doing is I'm stamping off. Okay, there is a perfect example of that issue. Hang on, let's stamp off on here. Ink it up and stamp it off. And now we have a lighter shade of this blue coming straight down. And let's see if I can do this with the camera. It helps not to talk. Okay, there. I think I got it. Hopefully. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't he looking cute? And then there's one more step. So we're going to ink this one up. Oh, you've seen it stamped with the Stamparatus, Sandy. Yes, I bet. That would be awesome. Okay, and then we're going to take some of this off once and twice. So we're removing even more ink for this layer, so it's super light. And I am coming straight down on top of the bunny. Here we go. Let's see what we got. There's our perfect little bunny. He's so cute. Okay, he is a little bit lighter. I did these for a swap, so I have to re-ink my stamp, I think. See how this guy is lighter than this one? That's okay, because it's just a sample. But I'll need to re-ink my stamp pad because I think I used up a lot of the ink on it the other day. Okay, let's go ahead and layer this guy up onto our silver foil paper. The rest of this part of the card is going to go super quick. Now we need dimensionals. So I'm going to pull those in. Put one in each corner. And there's another fun embellishment besides the rhinestones. I don't know if you noticed it, but that Petal Passion, is that what it's called? Petal Passion Embellishment. Oh, that's looking cute. The Petal Passion, let me make sure. Yep, these little embellishments here, look at this. It is a different color. Do you see that? What I did is I took my blends marker, so that's where these guys come in, and I colored a bunch of these with the dark green or the olive green, and then I colored these with the yellow. So let's share with you what the yellow flower looks like. See how pretty? I'll do a green one just so that you can see how it works. So you just take the brush end of your blends marker. These are those new alcohol-based markers, and they color onto non-porous surfaces. They're kind of like Sharpies. They act that way. You can color in your rhinestones with them. You can color your pearls. You can color on ribbon. You can color on plastic. It is amazing. Let's see if I can pick it up now. There we go. So now we have a green leaf. Okay, and then since we got our blends out, we might as well do the other embellishment portion of our card, which are the rhinestones. So you come in and you do the same thing with your rhinestones. You add your yellow to it to sparkle these up. And I think I had 2 of these small ones and a medium, but you could do whatever you want. So if you are going to do a swap card, you could do flowers and leaves, right? So you don't have to buy twice as many just to get all leaves or all flowers. And then, oh, the other thing that I added to my card was this ribbon. This ribbon is so, so pretty. So, oh, I'm not on my bench anymore, Kim. I can't read your comment. I'll have to step up on my bench. When you do a simple little bow like this, you want to do 2 rabbit ears, so no twists or folds, and then take and cross them over each other and tuck that puppy in like that, just like you're doing an overhand knot. And you can get a cute, sweet little bow, and all you do is just hold on to the middle to adjust it, and it's very easy to make. And that would go on with a glue dot, and the rhinestones can be lifted up and positioned onto your card with a paper snips or a piercer, whatever works well for you. And then this little guy here, I just added with a glue dot. So I just took my glue dots, see if I can find this. Oh, here it is. It's a fresh new roll. So I took and went like this on one side and this on the other side, and I just lifted this up and tucked it right underneath like that. And that's how I got that. On the inside of the card, all you do is take and put it flat down on the inside, like so, okay? And that's how you get that finished card. I hope you enjoyed this. Now this is the inspiration card. I had somebody actually say, Rachel, you know that one card that you have on your blog, because I shared this. This is a card that I got as a swap from my friend Carol Rosengren, and it's beautiful. It's just using the Hometown Greetings edgelets and the coordinating stamp set Hearts Come Home. Now these are 2 products, the stamp set and the edgelets. They carried over from the holiday catalog, so you can still get these. You can still get the black cardstock, the white cardstock. Now this is from a no, let me think here. Does that have a moon? No, it doesn't. The moon came from something else, but you could easily punch a circle and then punch again on the same paper and just move it over. I'll have to show that to you. Hang on a minute. I'll do it really quick. Let's grab a circle punch. This is so easy. So you just take and go like this. Oh, it's not going to work on that. Hang on. Okay, so you punch your circle and then you move in and you can punch again. Oh, it's not going to show. Okay, hang on. See, I wasn't prepared for that, but I have to show you so badly. Well, hopefully you get the idea, but you can get a little sliver of a moon easily with a circle punch by just doing that trick. But this is the only thing here, I guess, that you could be sad about because it's gone. It's our pretty music paper. But thank you, Carol Rosengren, for that swap that prompted someone to ask me to demonstrate the fun fold. And that is that. Hang on a minute. I'm going to take you out of the stand and show you one more card. So next week, I actually have something ready. I'm going to demonstrate how to do this particular kind of fold, if you want to call it that, for a card. And I've been dying to share this forever. So that will be next week. So I hope that you join me at 2 o'clock Central Time on Wednesday, same place, same time. I'm excited. I can't wait. I love teaching. So yay, I get to do it again. I hope that you come back. Thanks you guys so much. Bye now.